What up, everybody? Welcome to the Bware Horror Real, your home for everything horror. So today up on the chopping block, we got The Visit by Blumhouse Productions, which is going to become, which I believe Blumhouse, or Blumhouse, whatever you want to call it, is going to become a major horror company really soon because they're doing a lot of cool horror movies. But Blumhouse put this one out. It's called The Visit. The whole movie is based on these two kids, a boy and a girl, brother or sister, go meet their grandparents for the very first time. They've never met them. They're a little bit older now. Basically what had happened was their mother had a bit of a falling out with her mom and dad when they were like 19, I think it was. She left the house. She hated her parents, never went back, never talked to them again, never made a phone call, none of that. Here we are, we'll say 12-ish years later. The grandparents have kind of reached out to her and been like, hey, Sally, I don't know if that was her name, I don't remember. Hey, Sally, we know you have grandkids, you got kids. Can we see our kids? You don't have to come up if you don't want to, that's cool, we understand. We're not trying to mend any relationships there if you're not ready for that, but we want to see the kids. So now the mother's at a point in her life where she's a little bit older. She's kind of wanting to live her life a little bit now. The kids, the kids are older. They're not old enough to be out on their own yet, but she feels as though she can send the kids up to see the grandparents on their own, and it'll be all right. And while they're out doing that, she actually goes on a cruise with a guide, and she's just kind of out of the picture. So we don't see her again until basically the end of the movie, except for a couple of random spots here and there. These kids get out there. They meet up with the grandparents. Grandparents take them to the house, and when you're a kid, you don't really understand old people. Straight up, you don't. You're like, they're old, they smell weird, you don't know why they have hard candy, it's just weird. You don't understand the whole dynamic. So they're staying there and noticing some really weird traits from, grandpop and grandma. Some of them are, it's kind of scary and weird, but living through some of the things, like my grandfather had Alzheimer's, so I've seen some of the things where shit's crazy. They start speaking languages you didn't know they knew anymore because they hadn't spoken it in 50 years. In this movie, you see the grandmother where she's kind of displaying some things. It's kind of like Alzheimer's, kind of like dementia. She's a little off, and you just you blow it off. Like, oh, all right, well, it's freaking the kids out, and they call mom, and even mom explains to them, well, as people get older, their bodies just kind of, the bodies fall apart, their minds kind of go a little crazy. So the kids kind of calm down a little bit, like, oh, all right, well, mom says it's cool, and she's right, old people, it's just old people. And things just keep getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And then Granddad starts showing some weird signs that he was supposed to be the one on top of things. But then you slowly start seeing that he's not really on top of things like you think that he is. And just things pretty much start unraveling. It just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. It just gets freakier and freakier, the things that the parents are doing. At one point, the kids are playing like a tag or something underneath the house. Then all of a sudden, you see this like 78-year-old woman like trucking underneath the house, like running like a gorilla at the kids. It's nuts, and she just starts chasing them all around through down there. The kids are freaking out. They're screaming. They get out. They run. The grandmom gets up from under the house with her skirt all dirty. She's all dirty. The skirt's all ripped up. Her ass hanging out. Like, oh, kids, I'm going to go make lunch. And it's just like, wait, what is going on? I'm going to go ahead and give The Visit by Blumhouse Productions, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, 3 screaming virgins. Because M. Night Shyamalan had a twist that I did not see coming, and for that, sir, I got to give it up to you. Bravo. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this right now. So, you know how to get at me. If there's something you want to see on the horror reel, email me. Put it in the comments down, right down that way. Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. You can email me. All the information is popping up on the screen somewhere. Hit me up. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll make sure it gets on the horror reel. And that's all from me. Everybody remember, if you're not down, beware.